God bless Adron.
Mr. Kenneth. Let me check on that. Anybody that needs to enter in the next 5 minutes, we are going to drop.
Action money, everybody.
Adron to be there.
I got to learn that slogan the last time I was in. So it's good to be in the presence of great millionaires in the house. So I want to enjoin everybody to, as much as possible, enjoy anything that thank you so much. We're having a little kids here. I didn't come from system and there's no having people here. So we just need the system to happen.
All right. Thank you once again for the patience you've displayed. So my name is Kenneth once again, and today I'll be your, will I say, host for training on digital marketing, especially on Facebook and Google Ads. So do we have anybody here who has pre-knowledge about this? Maybe you've been running successful ads in time past. Can I see your hands up? Anybody? It's okay. It's as if we're talking, or I'm talking to, a new audience. So once again, today we'll be taking Facebook ads and Google ads. I hope this is easy. So everything will be more of practical. And let me sound this. If you're going to run a successful Facebook ads or Google ads, you need a PC, because we encountered that issue in Bodija. People were like, can't I use my mobile phone to run ads? Yes, you can, but it will not be as successful as one that you would set up with your PC, because there are a lot of things, there are a lot of hidden features that you cannot find on the mobile app. Okay, the phone is just for you to have a mobile experience. That's not the real interface that Meta used in creating their platform. So we'll just, as much as possible, flow even with your phone. But if you don't get some features on your phone, just know that you need to go back home. Don't worry, at the end of today's meeting, we'll be having this line, so you can go over it and master everything we've put in place. So the first thing you need to do if you're going to run an ad on Facebook is you need a Facebook page. Do we have anybody here with their Facebook pages successfully running? You've created your Facebook page on Adron. Is it Adron or Adron? Adron. Okay, so do you have Adron Facebook page, your business page for Adron? A lot of us have different things we are promoting, okay, at the side. So, but you need to set up one that is specifically for the brand you are pushing, so that when people see, because a lot of people will be seeing your adverts depending where you target. Okay, a lot of your prospective, customers, clients, they are in the diaspora. So you also want to target, you want to make your ad reachable and visible to people in Canada, in the US that are Nigerians, or people that have dealings with Nigeria that would want to have properties here. Okay, even white people can come buy properties here. So real estate is an industry that anybody from anywhere in any part of the world can really dive into. So first of all, you need to set up your Facebook page. So we can really do that now, because I said everything we'll be doing will be more practical. So if you have your phone, go to open your Facebook app. Then you see these tabs, these option tabs, these menu tabs. You see the page. So click on it and click the plus sign button, so that you can create a fresh page, Facebook page. So have we all started? On the page section, so that you can create a new page of your own. Some people are still, so just create Create. Okay, the next one.
Don't mess up. I can't allow from you.
Create, yes. So you see, create new page. Yes, get started. So yes, sir. So there's an option popping up. I don't know if it came up in your own, whether it's okay, the page name, you need to name it. So you name the page. It could be your personal brand name, something that you know would serve the purpose of, promoting Adron. Suggested name. So it is according to your discretion. So when that is done, okay, it's already created. Are we done? So you describe the page in accordance to what you want to use the page for. All that setup is according to your discretion, so you can tweak that one. So the cocoa is the place we're going to is having your page done, set up. Name it in accordance to what is it a grocery store page that you want to create? Is it a music band page? Yes, sir. You need to use a new Facebook account, a separate Facebook account. You can edit existing pages. So the setup of the page. So let's get started. So we want to assume that this is your new Facebook page that you've set up or an existing one. You can see this one has no pictures or background. Okay, so there's a section where you find the switch. So when you click on it, did you see switch? So So as much as possible, let us just follow. So if you saw the switch or you see the switch button on your own, click on it so that it will give you access to work on that page as the admin. So that's where we're going to. And check it that use the PC. So for existing page users, you see a switch button, or you've just created your page. There's the switch section. There's the section you find this option, switch. It's because of internet that I had to take time to take the process, screenshot it one by each. So the next thing you find when you switch, they ask you if you want to confirm your switch. So at this point, to switch. Yeah. So for PC users, this is the interface. You find the manage option, the button, the tab for manage. So in that tab, you'll be able to control things on your admin panel of the page. So when you click on that manage, Yes. Have you seen manage, sir? So click on manage. So what we want to do is to set up this Facebook page so that it can be ad ready. So in the manage section, this is where you integrate your Instagram page or your Instagram account and your WhatsApp. This is where you connect your Instagram account and WhatsApp account to this platform. Did you see the three dots? Where's your phone? Who's asking? That's what I said. For the initial setup, you can run ads much better on your phone. But that one is, you have to have started running ads on your so that you master the So at this point, everybody using phone, just dump it. You won't see it. That's a mobile app. So everything, like I said, is for desktop interface. Everything that pertains to running of your ads, setting up, making your Facebook page, business related, you need to run it on your PC. Okay, and some people will say, I can put my phone on PC mode. It cannot work like an actual PC. So you need a PC to run ads as effective ads. It's not that you cannot run other ads on your phone. All you see is promote, boost, and the rest. And those things are not targeted ads. Eventually you see that you are wasting money. And how many people have boosted their pages or posts some time ago? How many customers or clients did you get? It's still there. So you cannot experience or get value for your money if you run on your mobile phone. Because these people too, they are business people. The full focus of a business person or an entrepreneur is to make profits. So whether you, the customers, whether you are getting satisfaction or not, although they will try as much as possible to give you satisfaction, but their main purpose, why they set up that platform, is for them to make profits. They are not thinking about your own side. So you need to follow the due process that will actually make you get value for your money. Okay, and that's why the other name for this kind of ads is targeted ads. You've heard targeted ads a lot of times, sponsored ads. So you want to really target the people that will give you value for your money that you're spending. So that's why you will be needing a PC. So this is how it will look. Like I said, at the end of this presentation, you'll be getting this slide so that you can also follow it, step by step when you are running yours. And the promise I'm making to you is for everybody who is in attendance here. I think I have my name log here. So I will much later pass it. So that any time of the day, even if it is 12 midnight, you started running your ads and you encounter any kind of hiccup, you can always reach me one click and I will respond to you. Even 3 hours so. We don't sleep. That one is a separate discussion. I can run for you, but it's a separate discussion. Okay. So you link your Instagram ads, Instagram account and WhatsApp account in this section. So the WhatsApp account you'll be linking, make sure that that WhatsApp account is on WhatsApp Business. That's the only account you can. That's the only WhatsApp account you can link here. So your WhatsApp Business account. I'm sure a lot of us use WhatsApp Business, right? Yes. Good. So that very number that you use for WhatsApp Business is what you'll be using here to link your business page. So because of this screenshot we've already connected the account. That's why you see disconnect account here. So in your own you will see connect. So the next thing is you do the same thing for your WhatsApp as well. And this is where the ads itself begin. This is the ads proper. So what you want to do next is open a tab, type in business.facebook.com. You can also open that on your browser now just for you to have the experience. But when you start running your actual ads, you do it on your PC. So for phone users as well, you can still bring up your phone again. Just for you to see how the interface looks. Business.facebook.com. That's a subdomain of Facebook. Yes. Has it opened? So I want to believe maybe at some point you have used your browser to open Facebook. If you have not, you'll be asked to sign in. But if you have used your browser to open Facebook before, this is the page you find. Okay, so the next thing is you just want to click this. This is like giving you a tour. All these are demo on what the interface looks like. So just press the X button so that you can have access to the main page. So for better experience for people using phone, remember again I said you cannot use phone to run it in real time, but because of this session, so that you also follow, put your phone on desktop mode. Do you know how to do that? Desktop view. Open your phone, type business.facebook.com. We are done with the app. So Google Chrome, your browser. And for iOS users, app users, you know how to get to your browser. So business.facebook.com. Sign in into your Facebook account. It's kilos back. Or if you have gotten here, how many people have gotten here on their phones? Okay, sir. So you will see the All Tools tab. Click on the All Tools tab. This is where we want to start setting up the adverts itself. So first thing is you want to check the account quality of that Facebook page you've set up. Because a lot of times, if your account is not in good shape and you run ads with it, yes, you're bound to face restrictions. And once you've loaded money in that your Facebook account, sorry, if they restrict that account, Facebook does not do refund. They didn't do it, right? Okay, I thought maybe I heard they did it. I said, how did you? Let us start retrieving accounts. Okay, so you check your account quality, and it is from the All Tools tab that you get here. Once you click the All Tools tab, the next page you find is this. So, like this will pop out from that section. Then you check account quality. Under Manage, you find it account quality. And I think Facebook has renamed this to Business Support. So account quality, business support, they mean the same thing. You know, they are always updating their platform. So click on business support or account quality. Yes. Did you see anything on business support? Home. Click on it. If you were using a PC, you would understand much better. He's using a PC over there. There's a laptop with him, that's why. Then you still go back to the hamburger icon. These three horizontal lines, the hamburger icon. Okay. You see, once you click on it, the business set the menu for that section pops out, and you see business settings. So you want to set up that business account for running your ads. Did you find it there, sir? You're restarting your system. Wow. That's one of the issues I knew we will encounter. That's why I took time to get every step. We have gone past this. We are now in Chrome. I said open your browser, Chrome. Business.facebook.com. So once that page pops out, still in the menu section, business support, yes. Don't worry, you'll be getting this. This is much explanatory than maybe anything you jot. Yeah. But even if you jot, it can also give you an idea when you start running through this line. So you see the business settings option here, this very option. Once you click on this icon, this one will pop out. The main menu will pop out. Then you click on business settings. So you want to set up. Yes, after account quality. So again, you want to confirm who has access to this page. Okay. At this point, you can also invite other people to become co-admins to run things on this page. So somebody can actually run an advert for you. You don't necessarily need to give out your own username, your Facebook name, and password for people to help you run ads. So in this section, you find people. You want to check the people that are connected to this account. So all of these options are here on this side of the menu section. So you click on people to know how many people or the people connected to this account and which of them are active. So from here you can override their access to this page. So you can make them active, you can deactivate them, you can give them certain you log in with your Facebook profile. So, let's just follow the process. If you wait for Nigerian network, we will not be here today. If everybody has to load before we move to the next thing, so just follow the process. So you find the section for the people connected to that account. So for now, it is still you, the owner of that account. When you start adding other people to the page for admin rights, giving them admin rights, you also find them here. So this is where you connect them. So you add people. This button here is for adding new admins to your Facebook page. So for people saying that can I help them run ads, this is the point you do it because I will not be having access to your to your Facebook page. So it is you that will invite so person to become an admin on your page. So this is where the button is. Click on it, then you can add as many people as possible. So after doing this, you've confirmed that what you have is authentic. That's you on the page. Again, you want to confirm the number of pages that you as the business owner have under you. So this is just like preamble. This is not the main ad page. These are normal checks. It's just like somebody who wants to drive his car in the morning. You want to check oil, you want to check this. That's what we are doing. So you go to the pages section, check how many people or how many pages, that is connected to that account. You can see there are multiple pages on this account. So for people who want to run different brands, you want to promote this, you want to promote that, you don't have to use one Facebook page to promote everything. And you don't need to set up different Facebook business suits so that you can promote this one separately. The same money that you have in your wallet can be used to promote several other things that you are into. Okay, so here you are confirming the number of pages. If you want to create a new page or you want to add a new page, this is the icon. Click on the add. So you can see create a new page, add a page. Maybe there's a page already that somebody wants to invite you to. And follow explanation. Don't follow actually doing it because the network will not make you follow through. Okay, the idea you are getting this. When you're ready to do it, check and follow. So all these are just preliminaries to confirm what account is connected to your page. So again, on that section, you scroll down to see the Instagram account, whether it's actually connected the last time you did it. All the Instagram accounts connected to that your Facebook page, you find them here. The WhatsApp account as well, you find them. So to the ad itself, the ad proper, now we want to run an advert. Again, it's still in the preliminaries. You also go to the section called ad accounts to know the accounts you are using to run ads. Okay. As in the prepaid account. So from this section you can create a new wallet where you want to be funded to run your ads. But there's a much simpler way to do that now. There's an option for pay you. So if you use pay you, you may need to skip this. But if you want to preload your account on your own, this is how to get to that part. It's your card. MasterCard. Any bank that uses Master, GT uses Master, which other bank? Zenith. Most of them, any bank that uses MasterCard, yeah, that's why I said pay you. If you're using the pay you option. Do you have pay you option? And that means sit with your account and calibrate it. Most old accounts do not have pay you integrated into them. So it's either you create a new Facebook profile, then the new Facebook profile will have the latest updates in it. So we've confirmed our accounts and all. The same thing with the ad accounts. So let us go straight into running an actual ad. So you have an advert you want to run. This is the next thing to do. So everything is still around this hamburger option. These are 3 horizontal lines. So click on it. Anything you want to do, maybe you are lost. Once you click on this option, you find the overview menu section. So at this point, you want to go to Ads Manager. A lot of trainings on Facebook adverts online. You just see them, they tell you about Ads Manager straight. But once you take this route, even when your ads account is blocked, you can use the same profile, same profile to run as many other ads as possible. But if you have done it the old-fashioned way of just going through ads.facebook.com, you once that account is restricted, that profile is restricted for life, or else you have a review with them, and luckily for you, if they answer you, most times Facebook do not answer. Once they block that account, you know. But if you have followed this process from the way I showed you, going through a business suite, don't worry, once that account is blocked, open another one to be able to run other ads. So in this section, you want to go to Ads Manager. So that this section will take you straight to the interface for running an actual ad. So this is the next thing you find. For a new account holder, all this will not be shown. These are current ads that are running. You can see this one is active. This one has been created, so it's in draft. They saved it. They've not published it. So you find them in draft. Those that are completed, you see them completed. So for you that you're just getting started, you will not find this in your own. This is what you find on your page. A blank page with all of this, without this. Okay, so now you want to create your advert. You can find this gray button. It shows ++ and create. So this is where you create an advert from. If you run your ads, maybe you went to your Facebook page and you click on post, you click on promote and all that, you're just there wasting money. So this is where you actually come. And most people who have been running ads in time past, if you have not seen this before, that means just knowing that you've been wasting money. So there are 3 things you have in mind while running an ad. There's the campaign section, there's the ad set section, and there's the ads proper, the ads itself. Campaign, ad set, and ads. So all these 3 things are the things that we'll be talking about. And once you can, put all these things in place, you have a perfect running ad. So we are going to click on the create button. So the next page you find that pops up upon clicking that create button is this over this pop-up page. So in this page you'll be finding different things that you can do with your ads. Okay, so this is the campaign section. You find awareness. That I don't know, it is you that who wants to run the ad. You are the one that knows the purpose of your ad. So is it that you want to create awareness with your ad about the product that you're trying to promote, or is it you're trying to drive it? You want to drive traffic to a particular website or to a particular page. So there's awareness, traffic, engagement. So for the sake of this training, we'll be centering our talk on engagement. But you can play around with, once you start, you can play around with any of these. Okay, so there are leads. The advert on leads are the kind of adverts you see that they will ask you to fill out a form. So there's an online form that people have to fill. So that's the leads ad. So the purpose of that advert eventually is to get leads. Have people fill out a form indicating all their details on it. Okay, then if you're an app developer, maybe you created an app, so this is for app promotion. And if there's an e-commerce website, maybe there are things that are already listed on that site and you want to drive sales to them. So this is for sales. So for today's meeting, we'll be centering our training on engagement. So the engagement, what it means is that you want to drive people to you that will engage with you one-on-one. People you want to talk to. So if you have properties you want to sell, it's best for you to have them talk to you about it. Okay, I'm interested in this, than having them interact on your website. So once you do that, click on engagement, and when you hover your cursor around these options, you see what that section is about, that campaign is about. Okay, for engagement, they will tell you how people reach you on your chat apps like your Facebook app, Messenger, your WhatsApp, and the rest. So the overview of what each of these does will be listed here, and it will help guide you through what you want to actually achieve eventually. So like I said, we're clicking on the engagement, then you click on continue. So for the sake of shortcuts, this is what I do when I'm running ads, so that you don't bottle things up. you need to give your ad a title. Okay, if it is a property in Shiroro that you are trying to promote, so in Shiroro, so that you don't get different. I'm just saying. Okay, you have. I have seen some of your ads, so I know you have one in Shimawa. Yeah, Shimawa. I know it's a something. Shimawa is what I wanted to say. Shimawa, you have this one in Treasure Bank. It's your field, so you know what you want to promote. Alright. So you name that ad in accordance to what you want to promote. Okay. So once you type the campaign name, that's the name of the ad, the title of the ad, you write it out here. What I normally suggest is just do copy and paste. Copy this, come to this tab as well, click on it, something like this will also appear. Paste it so that the whole three names will bear the same name. Alright. So once you've done that, you go back to this section, this tab, so that you can fill out every other thing. Everything here for a beginner is just about good. Don't try to tweak anything. So click on next. It's just about clicking next. Once you are done with setting up anything on that page, the name, the title of that ad that you have created. Instead of you to always come to the next one and start typing again, just copy it. Click on this tab. Campaign name, title of that campaign. The campaign is the advert. It's just like when you use the idea of a campaign during election. Okay, so campaign name is the title of that advert. Put it out here. Copy it. Instead of trying to type it all over and over again, because we needed that name in 3 places. So you've written it here, copy it, click on the next tab here, this next one, add set. Paste the same name here in that section for ad set. Do the same thing as well for the ad proper. Yeah. It's for one advert. Yes. I don't know if, and as well in your advert you can sell a lot of different other things. Okay, you can have two different adverts, estates that you want to promote. So you are the one that will name that advert in accordance to what you are promoting. I don't know if you're getting it. If Shimawa is there, if one in Ayeko, just like Shimawa and Ayeko are the title, so that you know that this advert is promoting different things. Or if it's a promo that you are running, the title of that promo, so that when you go to your console where you have different adverts, because as time goes on, if you have run like 10 adverts, so how do you say, okay, this is the one I've done, so that you can actually, for clarity. So you click on the next. Once you are satisfied with the things on that page, you have done the research. But for people that are just getting started, like I said, you don't need to tweak anything here in that first page of the campaign. You leave it. Just make sure that you put your title here, and go to the next button. So this is where the advert starts, really. Although that other one, you cannot overlook it as well. It is part of what you're doing. So like I said, copy and paste. Instead of you start typing all over. Okay. So once you're done, you want to check the next thing after the ad set thing is the conversion. So conversion means, where do you want the people you are driving, the traffic you are driving, where do you want them to converge? Where do you want them to meet you up in? So you see on the messaging apps that you want them to converge in, do you want to direct them to a website and have them interact with you on the website? Is there an app that you're trying to promote, maybe on App Store or Play Store? What you're doing does not really concern apps. It's just for you to have the knowledge. Then is it on your Facebook page? I want to sound this, so that you take note of it. Do not direct your audience to your Facebook page. It's only if you're trying to boost that page. You want that page to have a lot of reach. You can only do this. But if you are trying to sell a property or a particular commodity, don't direct your traffic, because this traffic are people that you pay to Facebook and say, please open the door, let these people come into my garden. And you have opened that traffic that you paid for, you have opened it to every other person that has access to that page. So that's why you find a lot of people, they go to people's pages and see, a lot of your competitors will do that. They want to check, okay, how many people have said yes to you. They want to go behind and chat them over. Don't mind these people, I have a better offer. You know, that always happens. So you don't want to direct your traffic to your page. Direct them straight to your messaging app. And this is what the messaging app does for you. You've paid for them to have access to you. Now you have that contact for life. So if you promote this to them today and they say, so we don't have money today. What about in the next 2 weeks? What if money now comes? You have access to that person again to say, okay, fine, you're not interested in this. There's variety. So with the option of messaging app, once you capture that contact, they become your asset for life. Definitely you paid for it, so it's not coming free. So you want to maximize the value. So all of this, you will not find them on your mobile app, true or true. So that is why you need this. So once you've done that, click on the messaging app. So Facebook now gives you an option. Yes, we are running an engagement ad. So you are not going back. Once you have clicked on it, get your mind off it. It is an engagement ad. So every other thing that will pop up is to give you an engagement reach. So Facebook now gives you an option of their messaging apps. Where do you want to direct this traffic to? Is it your messenger, your Facebook messenger? How many people have used Facebook messenger in the last 1 month? Okay, this is yesterday. But it's not as effective anymore as the WhatsApp. True or true? So a lot of times you have a lot of messages piled up on your messaging app. If it were the days of that social media was just getting started, a lot of people were always on Messenger. But since the advent of WhatsApp and Zuckerberg acquiring WhatsApp, this is the best option. So don't direct people to your Messenger. I'll still not advise you direct them to your Instagram. It's only if you are handling with your Instagram. Just think of that app that Meta has, that you are very conversant with, and I'm sure 99.9% of us, we are always active on WhatsApp compared to every other messaging apps. So uncheck all these ones. The Messenger, uncheck the Instagram, check your WhatsApp, so that once they click on that, your advert, they get dropped into your WhatsApp page or messaging app. So once you do that, Facebook gives you an estimate of the audience they have. Like here, we have over 35 million people that you can reach. 35 to 40 something million people. So when you see this does not mean that this is the number of people your ad will get to. Facebook is saying, bring your money. We have Ojare Owore. That's what Facebook is saying. Sorry, how many people are Yorubas here? Do you understand Yoruba? No. Because I'm code mixing, so I want to be sure. Okay. What I meant is that Facebook is saying this is the commodity we are selling to you, because Facebook is selling this reach to you for your money. So Facebook now tells you that, okay, how much do you have to access this total number of people? Okay, so the next place we are getting to is your budget. So that your advert is doing well or is not doing well is majorly hinged on your budget. Somebody who is running a 2,000 naira ad per day, you cannot compare yourself with somebody who is running like 50k ad in a day. And somebody who, people are running way over that. And somebody who is running a 2k ad will be expecting that, I'm supposed to have clients. Like Facebook will first sell your advert to people who those people that always see anything and click. So Facebook algorithm is just programmed to, okay, these people are always clicking on adverts. It shows that these people are interested. And it's not enough that for you to see something online and you see it running. It doesn't necessarily mean that you want to buy that in true or true. A lot of us have clicked a lot of things. So those people with smaller change, Facebook will just sell your ads to anyhow people. their own is that, okay, you have put your money, let us get your money from you, and we want to give you a justifiable reason to have collected that money. Okay, so they just sell your ads like that. But if you want to run a proper ad and you think this advert should be able to bring in enough people, increase your budget. You know, they said, oh, what the over to? The more your money, the more the reach you can get. Aha, you have the power. See clients, you'll be the one running. So currently, for people using WhatsApp, sir, you have a question? That's what I want to talk about now. For people using WhatsApp business, you always see this pop-up telling you 1,540. That's this. So what they do is they give you the equivalent of your dollar that they can access. So black market rate is what every other person can access. If CBN is saying 1,000 whatever, which is lesser than maybe 1,005 something, they will not access it at that rate. It is the black market rate. So that amount you see is what your minimum budget. So they rate their budget or their the amount they charge you, their charges, they rate it equivalent of $1. So the minimum you can run on their platform is a $1 ad per day. So it's left for you to now do the conversion. What is $1 currently in Nigeria today? But don't worry, they themselves, they will give you that option. They will tell you the equivalent. Okay. So here you see they wrote 4,000 so today is the minimum this very account can run. But for you to get the actual account, the actual amount for your own account, just wipe this one that comes by default. You see the option daily budget, how much you want to spend per day under the budget and schedule section. Okay, so you click on daily budget or make sure that it's set to daily budget and tell them that this is the amount I can afford in a day to run an advert. In this case now 1,005 something. When you put it there, you will see the equivalent number of people that your advert can get to. So sometimes that advert can be visible to about 30 to 50 something people. So how many of these 30 to 50 something people are serious minded? But if you want to now change that number, if you want that number to increase your budget, you see that the number will increase. And remember, they've given you that your estimated reach for that advert is between 35 million to 45 million people. So imagine if you want to actually reach 45 million people in a day, how much you need to put. So keep increasing the zeros. You see that you'll be able to reach more of these people. Alright. So that's this section. So you set it to the amount you feel you can afford. So if they say they are taking 1,500 something in a day, you can increase yours to 2,000 naira. So the more you increase it, the more audience you can actually reach. Having done that, you come to the schedule section. You set your start date. Okay, which date do you want it to start? Do you want it to start immediately? So if you are saying immediately, just calculate this setup that I want to do. I'm going to spend 10 minutes on it. I'm going to spend 20 minutes on it. So add plus or minus 20 minutes to the current time, because the time you will find here by default is the current time on your laptop or the current time on the wall. So you can just increase that. This is 150 something. You can just say by 2:30 I want this ad to start running. Or you can say change this date. You can say I want it to start running by Saturday. Put the date of Saturday here. What time is Saturday? You put it there as well. So that's how you set your schedule. Then this end date is important you set it. A lot of people who say they are owing Facebook. Sir, you said you are owing Facebook. You didn't set this. So you didn't put an end date to your advert. Facebook considers you as a billionaire. So this guy, he has money. Even if he does not pay, don't worry, we'll give him credit. So your advert will keep running till infinity, until the time you feel okay, let us stop it. And now that money you are owing, they will record it for you. You have to pay. There's this advert I ran in 2015. I was still new to the whole Facebook ad running thing. So I did all those boosters. So I've bought my I've bumped my hands trying a lot of things while starting. So there's this very account, my main Facebook account. I can't run an advert to that account till today because I looked at money. I'm owing them about $50-something. How much? Just sure. We all know that it's not much. But at times when you check this kind of thing, I'm about $50 to Naira currently. It will be better for you all. We just think it's better for us. Let's create a new account. And when money comes, that's what we do. When money comes, we will pay. When money comes, that's 2015. Since 2015 till now, money is still coming at me. So that's just the trick around it. Always set an end date. Sir? How do you? Is it the one you are owing? Pay now.
Don't mind that. How can someone pay that debt?
Yes. You can't clear it, you have to pay. So the thing is, we create a fresh. So the best thing that you can do is create a new Facebook profile. And for people who are using fresh Facebook profile, most times they don't want to open into this. They want to test your credibility. Is this person actually? So they want to test your credibility. They want to be sure that you are not just somebody who is out there to bamboozle people with information and make away with their money. So for you to run with a fresh Facebook account, you should have been running that account for at least a minimum of 3 months before you can now go on ads on it. So the thing I did is I looked for family members, people who know that at least they hold me in a sort of high esteem. So I cannot do rubbish with your account because not every young guy or young person that you will give your Facebook account to, they will use it to those things that they don't want to do. Alright, so you can connect your wife's account if you're married, your spouses, whatever, or your siblings, get their account, run that setup from the beginning so that you can have access to a new Facebook profile for running ads. So if you have bought your normal Facebook account, maybe they restricted you along the way, find a fresh account, not so fresh, an account that has been in existence but have not run ads on it. Okay, like I said, your spouse, your siblings, get their details, set up your ads account. The one I'm currently using is my mom's account. That's how bad it is. Okay. So this part, don't forget to set it. End dates. So if you want your advert to run for 3 days, set the day to start. When you check on the end dates, the calendar will pop up. So you can pick the number of days you want it to run and click on the date you want it to end. So once that is done, you scroll down. Yes. Yes.
I have a particular account. I'm unable to credit them for this. I created a sub-work because I created a sub-account. They closed, and I had money on it. I had like 10,000. I put it on an ad on that sub-account. Eventually, they closed with my money.
Yes.
And I even worked on it. I worked on that account. I remember for you to know. Somebody else, I did this target on that particular page. And they closed at good work.
At times, according to their policy, I don't know, but that their policy is too long. Most times we don't even read it. So there must have been a place we have gone wrong according to their policy. So that so what I just did for myself is I just forgot those my old accounts. Use the fresh accounts that I know that this one has not run ads on it before. So like I'm currently using my mom's account, my mom's Facebook account. No, I made her an admin on my page. So use her profile, her ads account, not even it's not going to be visible to the main profile page. Yes. So you train it yes.
When they now come,
they will land on your WhatsApp or wherever you direct them to. So, end dates, that's where we ended up. So, this is now the section where we have to target. Yes, sir. You can figure out. What about somebody who does not have that kind of amount? So for me, yes, that's what works for me, and it's been working. So the days I target during the week is weekends. Most people will spend more time on their phones during weekends compared to maybe on a Monday. Everybody's busy. So people that you find on Mondays, I won't say not so serious, but those people are not really. Yeah, well, it varies depending on whatever you are promoting. But what works for me, the time I think people have sufficient time for themselves for leisure is weekend. So I normally it will generate immediately that very day. Their own is they want to sell their market. They've collected money from you and they have to show you that this is your money I will collect it. This is what you use it for. Set ad now between now and midnight. You see that if you set a daily budget of let's say 5,000 naira, Facebook will make sure that your 5,000 naira is going to pay. So their own is to get a justification for collecting that your money. That very day they are collecting it and they are giving you the lead you need. Yes, sir. Directly,
it was like also.
Like something. That's why I said you don't want to run an ad using your mobile phone. When you use Instagram, once you do it that way, you've done it the wrong way. If you did not go through the business suite, they created this subdomain off of the normal Instagram.com or Facebook.com. So you need to go to the face. Like I said, if you were here in the beginning, I said you yourself who is running the ad, you want to maximize the value you will get from your money. You are the one that know that this amount you will get, and you said you used 40,000 naira to run ads, and all you got was likes. That's what Facebook wants to achieve for you. If you don't go through this process, you are just there to dash them money. 40,000 naira, what your money will like that. So if you are running it this way, I'm very sure 100%. You have gotten real leads compared to just people that would like. That's why I made mention of you don't want to run ads that you see promote, you click on it. If you are doing that, you're wasting money. Or you see boost, people will just like till your money is finished. And for every click, your money is deducted. So this is what the training we are doing is. The alternative name is targeted ads. You really want to target the real people that will have value to what you are promoting. At least we are not saying everybody will take you seriously, but at least you're able to get serious minded people from this. So the targeting that we talk about, okay, going through here, and it also works on Instagram and on WhatsApp. Remember when we said link accounts? Yeah. You show on Instagram, you can direct them to your WhatsApp. So remember I said you'll be getting this slide, so anything you did not understand, you can go through this slide on your own, step all the way as been explained. So this is where targeted ads is derived from. So in this section where you want to target the people who should see this ad, this is where you impute this. And there's an advantage that Meta has over Google, which I will elaborate on here now. In Google Ads, the geomapping, this site is called geomapping into the website, is on Google Ads, you are only targeting the state. The least you can go is the state. But here you can target a street. You can say people living in Alalubosa. If you know a particular address in Alalubosa, type it here, you will find it. So with this, you can target the actual people that will have value for what you are selling. So having to, if you are running an advert on, let's say there's a project ongoing or that you have finished, one of those projects, Shimawa and the rest, and you are looking to sell it to people, who are your supposed target audience? Anybody? Aha, more. If you have, who else is your target audience? Okay. Most of these people you are mentioning must have gotten properties, but the people you want to target are people that you know that even if they call this thing 10 million, if they call it 100 million, they can cough it out. So you don't want to target Alaro in Songo. People will just feel you understand. So people you should target are people you know, okay, they are living in high-end places that can actually afford BGC. Okay, and if you come to Ibadan, you will be other people to the make sense. Along with some people, they are there. So you don't want to start targeting for call. So because if you type Ibadan here, Facebook will just target general Ibadan. So you want to be sure of a very location. Then you input it here, and the name of the location will pop up. The last time I did an ad for students, I targeted Agbowo. By itself, I wrote Agbowo. Facebook brought Agbowo neighborhood. So I picked Agbowo neighborhood because that's where most students live if you are not living on campus. So with this, you can actually target different places. So your targeted ads, this is where it comes, and the name of that, what we are doing. So when you come again, part of the targeting is the age range. Who are the people you think will afford what you are selling? So between 18 and what range? So for people who want to sell things that are worth 50 million naira, how many 18-year-old people in Nigeria will be able to afford that? 50 million naira. Most of them are not even thinking in that line. Yoruba has this adage that owó tọmọdé bá kọ́kọ́ rí. So most of these people are not ready. So you can target from 25 to 40, 50. So it is up to you to actually know the age range, because the more you live in the space, the more people Facebook actually tell you can reach. But with this, you can streamline and get, start getting the actual number of people that can actually afford what you have. So the age comes to play here, and the gender as well. Normally we use all of them. Okay, but if you really want to target maybe a specific gender, you can either choose male and men or women. But most times we leave it at all. Yeah, detailed targeting. Okay. In this section of detailed targeting, you want to say, okay, people who are interested in so sports, people who are interested in so maybe they've been buying Nike or those kind of people. So you can target them more using this detailed targeting. So you keep scrolling down. Yeah. Yes, any country at all. If you know their streets, you can target people. If it's something that you think people in high-end areas of US would afford, type the name of their area. You can target at multiple. Normally, Facebook will even give you by default the world and give you like 8 billion people or 4 billion people that have access to Facebook. So how 4 billion people, how much is your ad budget? So you want to really target specific localities. So the next, just keep scrolling down. Now to the placement. So by default, Facebook wants to just get the job done and get it over with. So they don't care whether you get results or not. So by default, they will give you this. They will even write it that it is recommended. Advantage plus placement. So Facebook by itself, the algorithm would generate, okay, let's make your adverts visible here, here, here. In fact, load up all your adverts on one of their platforms. There is a section when you are using your PC. There's this section where you see adverts popping up by the side. How many people have taken time to look at those sections? But if you leave it at this advantage plus, by default, you see your adverts here, you see it on Reels, you see it on different places. But with this in place, uncheck this advantage plus, use manual. So with manual, you can say, okay, I want my adverts to be visible on this section of Facebook. So if you want it to be visible on Facebook, I normally prefer people use Reels, you use feeds. So Facebook feeds, Facebook Reel, check those two, you are good. Then go to the Instagram section as well. Uncheck every other thing, leave it at Reels and feeds as well. That's where people spend most time. Right or right? And if you leave it to those ones that will show by the side of PC, how many people use PC on a daily basis compared to their mobile phone? So you want to use a platform or an interface, you know that whether you like it or not, whether you're using PC or you're using your mobile phone, you must come to this section if you're on Facebook. So people always spend time on their reels. They are checking people's reels, they are checking your feeds. So let your adverts be used there. And with that, you can get actual value for your money compared to just having them in different places. Okay, so with that, you get the summary of the audience you can actually reach on this section. So anything you are doing here, if you look at it, this section, you will see the reflection of what your advert is, or the reach of your advert. That the people can actually have access to that ad. So once you are done with that, having chosen the placement, okay, you click on the next button. Then this is where you set up the ad itself, the ad proper. Remember the budget for this engagement that we've screenshotted was around 3,950, and see the number of people it can reach per day. So the more your money, the more number of people you can reach from this entire estimate. Okay, so this is the estimated number of people you can reach. So based on the kind of money you have, you'll be able to have access to this number of people. But with our 3,000 something, they are saying we can only reach 55 to 158 people out of this number of people. So total again, so the more people you want to reach, just increase your budget and you get access to them. And Facebook is telling you, they want you to spend this money. They're telling you that they are not guaranteeing that these people will be convertible, that they will be able to actually come to you. So conversion, they are telling you 0. So when you see 0, you want to like, it seems you will be forced to go and increase your budget. But most times, if you don't have more than that, leave it there. Out of this reach, they are not in the minds of people. So who knows if out of this 158 people, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks will come through. So, but if it reaches 0, it does not mean that your ad is not in place. Just run the ad, right? So you are clicking on the next button so that you can go to the ad set section itself. So this is the section for the adverts. Remember we said you should do copy and paste so that you don't have to come here typing all over. So that one is taken care of. So now you're going to set up the advert. So on this section, you see the create ad section. So it's either you create an ad, the kind of ad, you can create the ad from this page, or you can use an existing ad. Alright? So these are the kinds of ads you can create: single image or single video ad. So if you check this, you're only promoting one single property. But for people who have done video, maybe in the video you have infused different things, they cannot segment it. So it is just that it is only one video that will show. If you choose the carousel option, the carousel, I'm sure you've seen adverts, especially pictures, where you see one picture and when you scroll like this, you see other pictures. So that's the carousel advert. So you can have multiple e-flyers that you want to promote as an advert. Choose carousel and select those number of pictures. So that once one looks at one, you can scroll and look at the next one. So that's the carousel advert. Every other thing is about the same. Leave this. Okay. Then everything you do going forward, you see a preview. Somebody asked me that how do they see their advert? That she had run advert a lot of times and she herself did not see it. The advert is not for you to see. It is for a third party to see. So this is the only place you can preview your advert to see how it looks. So, the section will come up soon. So you select if you have an existing post. So when you create your page, you don't want to start immediately running adverts. The first thing you want to do on that page is at least let it take 1 week, and within that 1 week promote that page, let people know about that page. And there are different organic ways of getting traffic to your page without actually running adverts. But if you have excess money, you can run the boost. That's when your boost can come in place. You can boost that page for like 2-3 days. Let it have some kind of engagement, natural engagement. Alright. Then you also put content on that page within that time. Maybe you are calculating in the next 1 week I'm going to run an advert. So within that 1 week, put as many content as possible. Set up that page, make it professional enough. Somebody who is seeing your advert, let's say who is in diaspora and wants to invest in Adron, you are their point person. So your page alone will tell that kind of person the kind of person you are. There's the adage that show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. So another thing is when you people say so you look at, okay, imagine that you have some couple of millions of dollars with you, you're in the US, and somebody in Nigeria is chatting you from all time, saw you on Facebook, and we all know that Facebook platform is full of is corrupted. So how would you want to entrust, let's say, an equivalent of 50 million naira to somebody and say, right, to secure something in Nigeria? You don't know the person before. On their platform, on their Facebook page, you are seeing one guy with dreadlocks, one guy with crazy jeans. Is that the kind of person you want to commit your money to? So first thing on your Facebook page, I think we skip that part. You want to set up that page as it to look professional enough. Okay? If it has to do that, you have to go to the studio, take a professional picture. For guys, you know your suits, take off. You guys know how you normally do it in Adron. You're sharp, you get sharp. Take that picture. No, you are coming to your Facebook page. Yes, in the manage section. You know, we're talking about manage before we jump. So that manage section on your Facebook page, you upload your picture, you want to put something professional, something that looks that you're a mature person, you know, to interact with. Yes, so that's where you load up content on your page. It's different from your normal Facebook profile. So with your existing page posts, alright, and you want to run maybe the video you want to run is already on your Facebook page. From here you can select from an existing post. So you select, you click on this, and different posts that you've already put on your page will pop up, just like this. Once that is clicked, different posts pops up. Then you are the one that knows the one you want to use for the ad. Right? You select them and click on the next button. So once you select an advert or a content you want to promote, the preview page shows you how it looks. Alright, so this is how it pops, and you see 4 placements. So in these 4 placements, you are taking care of 2 parts of Facebook itself and 2 parts of Instagram. So we talked about reels and feeds. So reels and feeds here, reels and feeds here. So you have 4 placements. With this, your advert can do much better compared to running it in every section of Facebook and Instagram. Yes, but that's after they master this. That meta this does not have enough, how would I put it, wider view and more options. So you can use the Meta app on your phone to monitor your ads. That's why I use this first, basically. But if I want to run an advert, I go on my desktop. So that one is just, yes.
You have to upload here.
No, from your mobile phone. From the mobile phone, you can upload as many things. Just fill your Facebook page with enough content. So along the line, you can decide, okay, let me use this one for adverts. Then you now come on your desktop and do it. Then the messaging templates. Under the messaging templates, you can create an auto response. Because most times we are not so handy with our phones. Maybe you are busy with something else and you have a client trying to reach you. So it does not look like you left the person hanging. So you can, just like you have your away messages on your WhatsApp business, you can put a pre-message here that people can interact with. So in this message you can say, okay, kindly introduce yourself, your name, your city of residence, like introduction, so that they know that you are really serious about it. So this one will pop up once they click on the ad for those that will be directed to your WhatsApp. Then in this section you can see how it looks. This is how it looks on feeds, this is how it looks on Instagram, and like that. So once you are satisfied with what you have, you also find the tracking section, but because most of us do not have a website, the tracking section is for, especially if you are promoting something that has to do with a website. So if you don't have a website, uncheck the tracking for the website event. Or if you have your own website, you can also input the pixels and all that. That's for people who have website that they're using to promote their brand. So just uncheck it. It does not really stop your clients, your prospective clients from coming. Uncheck it. Look at your adverts again and again, as you have an overview of the advert before you click on the publish button. So once you're satisfied with everything you have said, you click on the publish button and your advert is live. So that is it about Facebook ad. So any question? Like I said, you'll be getting this ad and this as slide. So the next on our tab is the YouTube, or let's say the Google marketing. So everything in Google marketing, just like we did that of Facebook, is just about the same. Once you have an understanding of one, you can always walk around the next. But we are going to go through this one as well because there are different platforms. Any questions? So next is Google marketing. Okay, so just like Meta, remember we did Meta marketing in the previous session. So it's not just saying Facebook marketing, it's everything that Facebook as a company has to offer. So we are not going to come here and show you only YouTube. We are going to show you the overview. So along the line, you can either choose if you want your adverts to pop up on YouTube or other display channels. So, but for this training, our focus is on YouTube ads marketing. So, the first thing you need to do, again, let us practicalize on phone, but you cannot get everything 100% on the phone yet again. So, yeah. So, you can always borrow from, there are people that has PCs around you. So, within 5 minutes, you can do the setup and have your advert running. So, the first thing you want to do is open your browser. Let's use your phone. Then, maybe to bat the hook on phone. When we get to where you can't proceed anymore, just follow this line. So, open your browser, type in ads.google.com. ads.google. So these are subdomains of the actual domain name. Just like we have business.facebook.com. Once you see a website that reads so thing dot the main web URL, you know that it's a subdomain. So this part, inputting ads.google.com. Definitely everybody has a Google account. True or true? So this one will also be easy. So for a new owner of an ad account, you see the Start Now button on your screen. Can you find it? So you click on it. But for existing ad account owners, you use sign in. But for you, you are just getting started now. So start new is what you click. Start now, sorry. Start now. That's it. ads.google.com. Can we proceed?
Sure, that'll be cool.
Okay. ads.google.com. If it is not showing well, use desktop version. Do not switch your phone to desktop. This is not your Chrome. Open your browser. Your browser is Chrome. Google Chrome. Then set it to desktop version. So whenever you set your phone to desktop version for optimized view, put your phone on landscape so that you can see it pop out like this instead of holding it straight in portrait. So rotate your screen so that it can look like you are holding a tab. ads.google.com. Can we proceed? This section is what they call SEM, search engine marketing. Okay, so for people using websites, there's a section called search engine optimization. So if you're going to make your website visible to people organically, search engine optimization is what works. But for this one, you are not spending money. Okay, it's your card, your money that will get you the traffic. So this is inorganic marketing, and it's a start search engine marketing. So from the search engine of Google being a search engine, your advert will be able to reach a lot of people. So the setup you're doing is for your business profile on Google Ads. So your business name, use Kenneth. Yeah, now the next option, I'm seeing some people already have gotten there. Where should people go after clicking your ad? Where do you think people should go? So use phone. I think there's a section for phone, an option for phone. Let me give you option. Your website. Now, this is another way I tweak that. This is how I tweak that. Do you have YouTube account, YouTube channel? Do you all have YouTube channel? Okay, maybe we should do that one first. Go to your YouTube app, the app for YouTube. Exit the Chrome app, minimize it. Go to YouTube. Have you opened your YouTube app? Where's your next okay. Just you can see phone number. So you can click on the phone number option. So that's why it is best to use the website, a laptop to set up. There are options that will pop up on laptops that will not see. So create a channel. Do you know how to create a YouTube channel? see your profile option at the bottom right of your phone. So click on it. Yeah, this profile option. You already have a YouTube channel. So if you are fresh, you see create channel. After creating channel, click on view channel. Bottom part of your view channel you have created. So select picture you want to use, your name, create channel. Later you can edit that one. That one you can do it much later. You just want to pick. The thing is asking for websites. A lot of people don't have websites, so how to tweak it is what I want to do now. So you channel, the TV channel. Yes, uploading things. So you see, manage. More about this channel. Have you seen the channel? Yeah, that www.youtube blah 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 blah. So copy it.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
all those ones are just anybody who is getting inside, you just follow them. That's the website you're going to use for people who their own platform does not show. So get more calls. This is the option for get more calls. And this, you can reason this now. Is it that you want them to watch the video or you want them to actually all these things are just preliminary setups. Have got head class and this these ones are just it is believed that people must have done this. By default, if you are setting up a new account, they want you to run an advert straight. So some people have gotten to the part where you need to actually start creating an advert. Okay. So, and that's where we are about getting to. But if you have done the setup before and you want to run an advert fresh, you log into your Google Ads console. Then you see the campaign section. So for people who are already starting an advert, can I you can see that they wrote campaign. So they created it into the setup of a new account there. So normally you are supposed to log in and come to this page. So you see campaign, you click on it, then you see this section with the plus sign. You click on it still. So these are the options you find. Create a new campaign or load previous adverts. As in load campaign setting. So if you already have series of adverts, just like we had on Facebook, you can load them up and you run it. But this one is a new one. Is that? So new campaign. So did you get to the part where they ask you what your objective for the campaign is? Whether it's sales, whether it's leads, you got it there. So normally this is when you should have seen it. But so that you don't get confused, maybe we should put down the phones now. Remember I said before that if you need to run anything ad, use a desktop. That way, because if you go back now, maybe you want to go through this slide and you are looking at your mobile phone and it's not correlating with what you have, you think you didn't get it. But if you have a desktop with you, I think you should see an interface like this. So they ask you what's your campaign objective, what do you want to achieve with this campaign? Is it sales, just like the other one on Facebook? Is it sales? Are you trying to get leads? Are you trying to get website traffic, product and brand awareness? You know? But for a newbie, somebody who's just getting started, forget all these ones. Go to create a campaign without a goal guidance. That's the option. So once you click on it, a goal guidance. A goals guidance. So even if you don't remember, once you open this slide, yes, I make sure I got the screenshot where the cursor is. So the sub section is the campaign type. What do you want to achieve with this campaign? Remember, I said just like your Facebook merging you with Instagram and WhatsApp, the same thing is applicable here. So if it is for your advert to pop up on search engines, okay, when people go on Google and type something related to Adron, you want your advert to show amongst the list of search results. This is the option for it. So it's either you put it as search, display and the rest, but this is what we are getting to. The objective for this training is video. You want to be able to upload videos on YouTube and have those videos pop up when people are watching videos on YouTube. How many of us, definitely all of us, it's a rhetorical question, experienced it while you're watching something, maybe you're watching Brother Shadi's content, along the way something else, you see an advert. So this is how to set up such things. You click on video, then you continue scrolling. So the campaign subtype, leave it to custom video campaign. Alright. Custom video campaign. So just like what we did on Facebook, the campaign name, you give the specific name for this advert. You give it the title. That's the campaign name. Then you come to your bid strategy. You click on maximum CPV. CPV means cost per view. Alright, so when you click on this, it will give you two options. Cost per view and you click on CPV. Cost per view. Preliminary setup now, just close it. The preliminary thing we did is just for you to have an ad account. It's not for you to actually run an ad. So that if you want to run anything ad, use Nextdoor. If you remember, I mentioned it over. Yes. That one is just to give you a preliminary setup of your advert console. So that whenever you're ready to run an actual ad, get a PC and run it. Those options will not come. Some options, you see some funny options, and it doesn't tell you what we have here. So, like I said, you named it, you click on maximum cost per view because you want to maximize the value you get from the ads you're going to run. So once that one shows, you see there are two options. Once you click on this is the next drop down button, drop down page, let's say button you will see. So in it you find maximum CPV, then target CPM. So target CPM is, you are saying YouTube, that Google should charge you for per 1,000 views. CPM means cost per 1,000. The M, who knows the Roman figure representation for 1,000? That's M. So that's why they use CPM, cost per 1,000. Okay. So, but for the optimal value for your money, use maximum CPV. That's why I have the screenshot on the CPV. Then now you go to your budgets and dates, just like what we did on Facebook. In Facebook, the campaign total, the amount you want to spend in total for this advert. Okay, if you are going to spend 1 million naira, that's the total of the amount you want to spend. So if it is 10,000 naira you want to spend, that's the campaign total. Okay, so if you know that amount it will cost in dollars that you want to, because it's also an international company, so they are not rating you based on naira. If you want to spend like 15,000 naira on your adverts, you just convert it to dollar. What's the equivalent of 15,000 naira in dollars? Okay, let's just say conversion rate is because of mathematics. I'm saying 15,000 naira. Okay, but in actual sense, conversion rate is 1,005 something. But for 15,000 naira, let's say the conversion rate is 1,005 to $1. So 15,000 naira is $10. So your total here will be $10. $10.20. Yeah, that amount is what you are going to put here. $10.20. So that's what you put here. Okay. Then you set your budget to daily budget, because if you let it to what it is by default, in this, you click on this campaign total, then set it to daily. Okay, so you input that amount, then set the start date for the advert when you want it to start, just like we did in the other training. There is no specific. It is you that know the amount you have. Can you afford $10 for 7 days? If you can, yes. You understand? So if you can afford $20 for 7 days, you can afford $1,000 per day for 7 days. Put it there. This is your money. $7. So per hour. It's not up to the people you targeted. Nobody should it's up to you. They just click it through. How many adverts personally, sir? You were asking a question. Personally, how many adverts have you seen while you are watching something on YouTube and you follow through and you bought? What did you do? That skip ad you do, somebody's money has wasted. So if you're asking how much you're going to pay, you should tell me. But the cocoa is you are getting the content face of people. It's now up to them to make their choice if they're going to follow through with what they have seen or not. So we set the duration we want. So here we did daily. then $20 per day. You set. Then you set the end date too. If you like, you leave it open, it will run and count losses for you, count spacing for you. So make sure you always fix it the end date. You can see the summary here, start date. Here it is still none, so but you don't want to leave it at none. If you leave it at none, it doesn't pay you. Now to the location. This one is showing Canada, but by default our own will show Nigeria. But in your own, you don't want to just target the entire Nigeria. You come to enter another location, so you are selecting this in place of this. So once you select this, you have an option to that geo mapping site. So remember, change it. Then from here you can start typing the name of the location. If you are chosen enter another location. So from here you can target Ibadan, you can target Lagos. So for Google, I mentioned it earlier that in Google you don't have the liberty of choosing what particular location in a state. Once you choose Ibadan, you just say Ibadan or your state. So you cannot say Agbeni Ibadan. No. So it's the entire state that they will target for you here. Then you select the languages or the language of the people you are targeting. So by default, I use English. So if you have an app that is done in with Mandarin, China, put it there. Okay. So for us, what works for us here is English. So choose the language. If you are targeting UAE, do an advert in Arabic. Type Arabic there. So now we have this section called related videos. So in YouTube you have the option of showing other videos. I'm sure a lot of you have watched some videos that at the end of it automatically they show you the next video to watch. So in your advert as well you can do it. You can have series of videos that you want them to watch while watching that advert. So here you say related videos, you add those additional videos. They give you the option to include it. Then you can play around all these other ones. Device that you want people to view your ads from. If you want to make it strictly on mobile phone, once you click here, you see the drop down and you can choose what specific mobile phones you want people to view you from. So it means that every other person will be restricted from seeing your adverts. Then next to it, under people, you find the demographics. So in demographics, you want to choose the age range, the set of people you want seeing your videos or your adverts. So it's just about the same thing as Facebook ad. Once you understand one, you can always run with the next. Okay. Then if you want to also target their specific interests, okay. In this one we selected people that are interested in sales and marketing, advertising. So you have a lot of checks, and if you don't find what the target audience are looking for, you can always type their interest here. Things that people have been interested in that is in relation to what you are advertising. With that you can target them, you can get more detailed audience, target audience. And that's just about with the Google, with the Google platform, which is a search engine platform, you can input keywords. You want people who have been checking out things in real estate, or you want it that once somebody goes on Google and types real estate, you want your advert to pop up. So target keywords, topics that they have been engaging with. Then here in the placement section is where you want your adverts to be, seen. Okay. So once you are done with that, then you now come to creating your adverts proper. So from this part, as you are doing each of these steps, from the beginning you see each milestone that you have covered. So from the campaign setting, you've done Adron, So currently we are in audience segment, which is this area. So anyone that you think you have skipped, you can always through here have a shortcut to them. So this is the ads proper. Again, you name just like we did in Facebook. Remember, if you have named the campaign, you can just copy it and hold on to it. When you get to this part, just paste it, the ad group name, right? Then in your YouTube channel, remember we have to deal with resetting up your YouTube channel first. So that's where you have all your content, the content you want to display to the world. That's where you have them. So from there you can pull up anyone you want to run as ad. So from this section, you copy out the link to that video that you want to advertise. Once you paste it here, it displays. Okay, so get the link to the video you want to use as advert. Then you come here and search. It's either you search for it, if you know the name of the entire video, the name of that video, you can search for it, or you can input the link to that video here, and that's the video you'll be using for your advert. Yeah. So now you are creating the ads. So there are 3 types of adverts that you can create on YouTube. There's one called skippable in-stream ad. Those are the videos that once you are watching the content, it shows and they tell you that you watch it for the next 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, you can skip. So those are the skippable in-stream ads. Then the second one is the in-feed ad. The in-feed ad is, so at in this section you have to specify what kind of ad you are trying to create. So is it skippable in-stream ad or the in-feed ad? So the in-feed ad is already, we know the meaning of feed, Facebook feed. So when you go to your feed section, when you go to your YouTube homepage, there are some videos or some adverts that will pop up. They are always stagnant at the top of your Facebook page, YouTube page. So that's the in-feed ad. So it stays there in the feed. Alright. Then the last one is the bumper ad. So bumper ads are those ads that you cannot skip. They are very short, most times maximum of 6 seconds. Just like in-drive. A lot of us have seen in-drive adverts. Those ones you cannot skip them. They are close, all those small ads. Within 5 seconds, you must watch it. You cannot skip. So those are the bumper ads. So you are going to determine if the advert you are trying to showcase is the bumper ad, an in-feed ad, one that is stagnant, or is skippable in-stream ad. Sorry. Create a 6 seconds ad. You use bumper. Can you create a 6 seconds ad? I will cover everything. I want to know here got to establish most times the ones that use those bumper ads. So what you can use is in-feed and in-stream. So the person is interested in, even if the advert is, there are some adverts that I've seen that they are an entire presentation. Up to 1 hour, you see the advert is still there. So if people, what you say, the content of what you say in your first 5 seconds will determine if the person will be interested to stay to watch the entire video or not. So it's not a must that every time that people skip ads. A lot of time I'll stay with ad and watch to know what this ad is actually about. So you can use the skippable one. And skippable one too can, that your full ad can run under skippable. Then the in-feed, that means you want it to pop up when somebody is typing something on real estate. Your advert is there, so you can use the option of in-feed. For the bumper ad, like I said, it's a 6 seconds ad. Maybe you are still welcome to Shimawa, 6 seconds to marry, and the person has gone to the next content. So most times we don't promote this. So this is where you configure your advert. So we've selected skippable in-stream ad. If you have an additional website of where you want people to engage, you can put it here. But what I normally do personally is I use my WhatsApp link. You know how to generate your WhatsApp. Yeah. So https colon then / wa.me/your you don't put plus now 234 wherever. So that's the website you can use. Or most times if you can't start going to your WhatsApp, https wa.me. It's not colon, not .me / then 234 your phone number. So you can always use that as the web link of your WhatsApp. So anywhere that they say put your website, you can first try that. If they accept it, that's your website. Okay. So if they don't accept it, you can now put in something else. But for this part, I normally use my WhatsApp link. And if you have other URL or other web link, you can include them. So you put that it should display the URL, that it should display the link. Then call to action. What do you want the person who has seen this video to do next? You check that dialog box. So in this part as well, you can change the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the overview picture of your advert or of your video. Okay, you can change the thumbnail in this section. Then you put in the headline. That's the title of that, what you want people to see. Okay, the headline, you describe the video, the advert. So title, what the advert will be like this one reads, all you need tutorial 2023. So you can repeat this here. Then you describe the ad in 100, not even 100, but 100 characters. So all your space are 100 here. The next one is another description of 35 characters. So just like that, fill out all this, and your advert is set to be published. Then again, before you finalize everything, we've said we want to spend, on this one we said we want to spend $20 every day on our advert. Now Google makes it even more flexible for you. On Facebook, they just determine how much according to the kind of traffic they get per time. But here in Google makes it flexible in the sense that they ask you how much do you want to pay for everybody viewing your advert. So it's like an auction where they say, okay, this is the bid price and this is the actual sales price eventually. So the minimum bid for this your advert, Google has calculated it and they are saying 13 cents. So with your $20, how many bids do you think you can get with a 13 cents ad? Like a calculator. You want to get the potential number of people that can actually get to you through this ad.
3.4.
What? 20 divided by 0.13.
Zero point 34.
153.
Ah.
0.13. 153. So for that day's ad, if you are spending $20, potential number of people that should get to you is 153 people. So what's your $20 in naira? Never be calculated. Just use 16 times 20. That should be 32K. So if you are spending 32,000 naira today, potentially 153 people should get to you. But I think this is much lesser now because this advert is a Canadian targeted audience. Okay. So the one I did like 3 days ago, the least bid they gave me was 2 cents. 2 cents. And if you do that math, you have plenty people. So if you are doing it with $10, you know how much that is. Now, let's try out how much is $10 divided by 0.02. 500. Okay, so if you are spending $10 like 16,000 naira, you are getting like 500 potential clients. So imagine you are not spending 16,000, and let's say you are spending 8,000 naira. That means you are getting like 250 potential clients. So depending on how much you want to spend is the number of reach. So this is where you input how much you think you want to pay for everybody viewing your ad. So when they give you 0.02, like we are talking Nigeria now, 0.02, I advise that you give them some jara. You all know how auction works. The highest bidder gets what? Gets the price, right? So if your own bid is small, they will first show your own before they show people that chose the default 0.02. So they gave me 0.02 as default. I chose 0.05 per advert. It doesn't mean that that's the actual amount they will charge you, but they will consider you first before people that use the default setting. And once that is done, that's all. You click on the create campaign and your advert is up and running. So once you click on it, remember they gave 0.03. It was we use 0.15. So once you do that, you create the campaign and your advert is live. But before you go live, eventually they want to be sure that you knew what you did, or you have an overview of what you have done. So they give you this overview page. Remember, see, congratulations, your campaign is ready. It's ready does not mean that it has gone live. So they want you to confirm that you are ready to let the campaign fly. So they tell you the summary of the dates you chose, the campaign, everything, your maximum speed, the language you are targeting, the areas you are targeting. Once that is done, validate your campaign. And you see it pop up in your console areas, an active advert running. So thank you so much. This is like I said, once you start running your ads and you encounter any issue at any point, I'm a call, I'm a pause away. Okay, right? Thank you.
Thank you. Really appreciate you.
The question is asking is regarding to Facebook advertising, and what works best, because there has been in different training sessions under different tutors, and they told, some people said some people said pictures are much better than videos, but to me it's dependent on your content, whatever content it is. I've seen some videos and I find them boring, and I've seen some pictures. In one picture, the person captured everything his intentions is about. Okay, in the picture you are seeing, this is the detail. A lot of people don't have time, and some people they prefer watching video to understand. Or somebody wants to just look at it and glance through. What is this person offering? If it's not making sense to you, it's scrolling. So you want to make your content as catchy as possible and as straight to the point as possible. So that was what will determine if somebody is going to click on it and get directed to you or not. It doesn't matter the length of the video. It is dependent on your daily budget and what your what do you call it now, bid, your bid is. So what you want them to charge you per person. Yeah. Like I said, it's still dependent on the content. There are contents that are 1 hour long, that is an actual seminar, and the person uses it as an advert. I found myself watching that content for close to 30 minutes. So it depends on the first thing you say. It's just like if you know how to pitch your business, your first 3 lines should be able to tell the audience, should I stay with this guy and listen to him till he finishes what he's saying, or should I just... So the first 3 lines, some people say, okay, I just need 1 hour with them. I don't... If you gave them the option of giving them, let's say 10 million naira and spending like 30 minutes with them, they should pick one. You see, a lot of people are saying they will pick that 30 minutes. Why are they picking 30 minutes? Those people have mastered the art of pitching. Okay, within that 30 minutes, that hotel will not give you 30 minutes. You just imagine, just think like your advert is going to be seen by somebody as busy as that hotel. How many minutes do you think you will devote to watching your advert? Within 2 seconds, if you have not made sense, it's going to the next thing. So you want to make the content of your ad as catchy, as inviting as possible. Thank you so much.